Hey, this is weather forecaster Liam. Here's what we got going on in today's video. The U.S. has been dealing with some insane heat lately. Going to have the temperature outlook for the next 2 weeks for the entire United States. Also, the future radar and how severe the rain will be in the eastern half of the United States. And a look at Tropical Depression 3 and what that means for you. All coming up on TRA Weather. Alright, let's start with the temperature forecast from the Climate Prediction Center. This you see here is the temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days. And we're seeing a lot of orange and red on this map. Not so much blue, which would mean below average. But the areas that are shaded in blue are parts of the southeast and far northwest. Main areas include Idaho, western Montana, southeast Arkansas, northeast Louisiana, and western Mississippi. And as we go over to the red, it pretty much covers the entire United States. But as you see in the Northeast, we have very above average temperatures, with the bullseye in New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. And as we go to the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, you see almost no blue at all on this map, but not seeing those dark shades of red either. So hopefully it all evens out to average temperatures. And one last look, this is the temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days. And this is the temperature outlook for the next 8 to 14 days. Okay, so what is this Tropical Depression 3? Well, it's currently located just east of Florida with maximum wind speeds of about 35 miles an hour and moving north by northeast. Now, thankfully, this will not become a hurricane and not a very good chance to become a tropical storm either, as you see with these forecast intensity models. But you do see this riding along the east coast of the United States and could bring some rain to the east and northeast. I will continue to monitor that, and as far as any other tropical activity, there is none, but there is a chance for some. Within the next 5 days in the Gulf of Mexico, in almost the exact same place Hurricane Barry formed. Even though it has less than a 40% chance of developing into something, I will still be keeping an eye on it, and I will give you all a quick update if I get any new information on it. Okay, here's the future radar from the NAM 3KM model. And as always, the time will be in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Right now, we have a line of storms making its way eastward and is currently in the Carolinas, Virginia, some parts of the Northeast, and Georgia. Let's go forward to tonight, right around 8, 9 o'clock. That line of storms is still lingering across that same area, maybe extending a little further to the Florida Panhandle, very southeastern Alabama, and maybe a few extra parts in the Northeast. But it is not severe as it once was. The main severity part of it is in central Georgia and southeastern South Carolina. Let's go to midnight tonight, going into Wednesday. That low pressure system continues to make its way towards the Northeast. That'll eventually bring a little more rain to you guys up there in the Northeast, but there's still some rain across southeastern Georgia and South Carolina. We can thank Tropical Depression 3 for that. And no, Tropical Depression 3 is not off the coast of Delaware and New Jersey. That is a different low pressure system. And just how weak Tropical Depression 3 is, it's not even showing up on this radar. And the NAM 3KM usually over intensifies those storms. So definitely not something to worry about. Let's go to tomorrow morning, right around 7 a.m. That line of storms makes its way entirely off the East Coast. Maybe still bringing some rain to Massachusetts, Rhode Island, but not really too much in those locations. Other than that, it's looking really good across the United States tomorrow morning. Maybe a few scattered thunderstorms trying to get going in Florida. Maybe some rain in very northern Idaho and very, very eastern Washington State. But other than that, very, very nice. Let's go to tomorrow afternoon. Now it's looking really nice. Still, maybe a few pop-up thunderstorms across Florida. Maybe very, very southern Georgia. But other than that, it's pretty much clear all across the board in the entire United States. Let's go to tomorrow night. We still have clear skies. Then again, still dealing with those pop-up thunderstorms all day across Florida. Maybe getting 1 or 2 pop-up thunderstorms across the Dakotas. Maybe Colorado, Wyoming, Utah. But none of it's going to be very severe. Let's go to midnight tomorrow night. Still showing about the exact same picture. Let's go forward one more time to Thursday morning. And yeah, we got two high pressure systems, one over western Ohio and one over eastern California. And besides, again, maybe a few thunderstorms in central Florida. Wednesday is shaping up to be a very nice day, and it looks to be Thursday is going to be about as nice as Wednesday. So Thursday and Wednesday going to be very nice days. But today, not so much, especially if you live in the east and southeast portions of the United States. Okay, here's your TRA weather prediction for today, Tuesday. We have a low risk for much of the southeast except southern Florida. We have a medium risk also across the southeast. Main areas include south and central Georgia, much of the Carolinas, mainly eastern North Carolina though, and southeastern Virginia. And we have a high risk for southeastern South Carolina and eastern North Carolina and some parts of southeastern Georgia. Again, I was looking over the models and all the tools they have. I was seeing that there wasn't much CAPE with this, but the most CAPE I could find in energy was in eastern North Carolina, right around the coast. So if you live just off the coast in North Carolina, those will be where the strongest thunderstorms will be. And here's your TRA Torcons for today. So you can see, not really big chance for tornadoes with this event. Only a 20% chance of seeing a tornado within that area shaded in red, which is eastern North Carolina and very, very southeastern Virginia. And here's your TRA weather prediction for Wednesday. Looking, as I said before, really nice. Low risk for central and northern Florida, very, very southern Georgia, and northern Washington State, Idaho, Montana, and northwestern North Dakota. Okay, and here's about the storm. Tornadoes will be low. This is not really a tornado event. Hail will be medium. Flooding will be medium. Wind will be high. That'll be the main concern with this event. Lightning will be medium. Power outages will be low. Wind shear is medium. And CAPE is low. Besides the east coast of North Carolina, there wasn't too much CAPE with this, or really too much energy. And the info for the storm is for today, which is Tuesday. The highest threat is wind, and the lowest threat is tornadoes. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you haven't already, like and share this, and subscribe to my channel TRA Weather. Thank you. See you next time.